Good afternoon, estimados participantes. Bienvenidos al curso gratuito de inglés avanzado C2. Les saludamos desde la institución El Tecnológico. Pueden seguirnos en nuestra página de Facebook, pueden buscarnos en nuestra plataforma de YouTube y en nuestro TikTok, donde estamos subiendo historias de participantes que llevan los cursos gratuitos en el Tecnológico. Bien, ya estamos entrando a nuestra penúltima sesión de clases. Esperamos que todos estén disfrutando estas sesiones de inglés avanzado C2. Recuerden que estamos ubicados en Andahuaylas, Apurímac, Perú. Estimados participantes, ¿ustedes desde dónde están llevando estas casi 2 semanas de clases? Recuerden que tenemos diferentes convenios. Estos convenios nos ayudan mucho a dar mayor validez a nuestro certificado, ¿sí? Nos dio mayor validez al certificado, también hacer crecer a nuestra institución, brindarnos, ¿no?, los convenios con otras instituciones, y así ustedes también, ¿no? En su certificado van a ir estos convenios, al igual que ustedes, hay trabajadores que se capacitan de manera gratuita, ¿sí? Entonces, todos estos convenios nos ayudan mucho a seguir adelante. ¿Se escucha muy bien el audio, estimados participantes? Sí, ¿verdad? Bien, somos una institución, sí, hay que recordar esta palabrita muy hermosa, institución, ¿ya? Con más de 7 años de experiencia orientada a ofrecer educación virtual gratuita, de alta calidad, a nivel nacional e internacional. Cada día nosotros, como institución, estamos creciendo y tenemos diferentes trabajadores, desde el equipo de docentes, el equipo académico, la dirección académica, oficina de certificación y la gerencia general. Esperemos que todos ustedes estén disfrutando de esta institución maravillosa. Sí, recuerden, como les dije al inicio, están invitados al curso del mes de noviembre. Tenemos inglés, si queremos volver a repasar los 3 niveles, tenemos el básico, intermedio y avanzado, quechua básico A2 y italiano básico A1, y también estamos ampliando el curso de portugués básico. También tenemos cursos ofimática como Word y Excel en sus 2 niveles básico e intermedio, y tenemos cursos de gestión administrativa, lo que es redacción de documentos administrativos, asistente administrativo, recursos humanos, entre otros cursos que ustedes están invitados a poder participar. Bien, que les habla el que menciona, el que hace la presentación de la clase. Soy Eric Neibra Sánchez, y nuestra creada nuestra teacher de la clase English Advanced C2, la Miss Jenny Vilca. Esperamos que ustedes estén disfrutando estas casi 3ª sesión. Y bien, hacerles presencia que las clases son martes y jueves. Hoy martes estamos entrando a nuestra 3ª sesión y terminamos nuestras clases el día jueves. Horario Perú, de 4 a 6 de la tarde. Y nuestra 3ª sesión, Lesson 3, sesión Idioms, ¿no? En la siguiente sesión, el día jueves, vamos a hacer Latin Clouds, ¿no? Entonces, estas últimas semanas a practicar bastante más participantes. Bien, las clases son en vivo, las estamos realizando grabadas también, y lo compartimos en su grupo de WhatsApp. Los materiales se compartió, se envió con anticipación para que puedan descargar el grupo de WhatsApp. Se les envía los enlaces, materiales, clases grabadas, y el día jueves tenemos un examen final que daré las indicaciones hasta cuándo van a poder realizarlo. Bien, la certificación al finalizar el cursito, nos podemos certificar como inglés avanzado C2 a nombre de la institución del Tecnológico. ¿Cuántas son las horas, estimado participante? Son 90 horas. Calificación para aprobar el curso son una nota de 14. ¿Sí? Costo simbólico de 39 soles y el trámite excepcional. Estimado participante, puede animarse a certificarse o, en todo caso, solamente llevar los cursos gratuitos. Sí, como institución nosotros no le vamos a obligar a que ustedes se certifiquen, pero es muy importante porque en las actividades o competencias de trabajo nos piden idiomas, ¿no? Hoy están incluyendo bastante el idioma. Bien, la modalidad de envío, en caso que nosotros recibimos el certificado, va a ser por digital, por nuestro grupo de WhatsApp de cada uno, de modo personalizado, y a nivel físico, mediante una agencia que hace el envío, agencia Shell. Bien, estimados participantes, enhorabuena, estamos cerrando nuestra presentación del curso. Si tienen dudas y consultas, lo pueden realizar en el chat. Si no, cerramos con estas varias palabras en el alma. Encomina al Señor tu camino, confía en Él y Él actuará. Salmos 37, versículo 5. Bien, de esta forma estamos cerrando nuestra sesión. nuevamente hacerles presente que están invitados a llevar los cursos gratuitos del mes de noviembre, y también puedes seguirnos a nuestra página de Facebook, donde vamos a publicar todos los cursos gratuitos del siguiente mes, del próximo año que viene, porque el mes de diciembre también habrán cursos, pero serán pocos, y ahí será el proyecto 2024, ¿no? Donde quizás se publiquen nuevos cursos y tal vez algunos cursos idiomas que quizás en algún momento queríamos ayudar, ¿no? Ya todos esos detalles, por eso, síganos en nuestra página de Facebook, y también si queremos ver las clases grabadas en vivo, pueden ver ustedes la plataforma de YouTube. Bien, dudas y consultas, estimados. ¿Ninguna? ¿Todo está clarito? Bien, si no hay dudas y consultas, le vamos a dar el pase a nuestra querida Miss Jenny Vilca, que ya se encuentra ahorita. Welcome, dear Miss. Le doy el pase para que usted pueda continuar con la clase de English Advanced Parte 2. Please, voy a dejar de compartir aquí. Ya, ahora sí. Listo. Muchas gracias. Thanks. Nos vemos al final de la clase.
Thank you very much for the introduction, Mr. Eric. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? Good, Adriana. I'm gonna share my screen. Good afternoon. Okay. Let's start our class today. As Mr. Eric said, today we are going to continue with our presentation, and it's gonna be idioms. This is gonna be our topic. Can you hear me? Yes? Can you? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for your answers. Okay, so our classroom rules: be on time. Thank you so much for being here on time. Have everything ready, your notebooks, your pencils, your pens, anything you need to take notes. Raise your hand if you have any questions or doubts. Keep your microphone off, and also enjoy learning. Okay, enjoy this class. We are going to start with our sign. Welcome, everyone. Dear students, I wanted to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude for your dedication and enthusiasm in connecting to our online class. Remember that learning is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your goals. Stay curious, keep asking questions, and never stop exploring new horizons. Your thirst for knowledge inspires me daily, and I'm excited to see how much more we can achieve together. Keep shining, keep learning, and keep connecting. We are on this together, and together we'll continue to grow and thrive. With gratitude and best wishes, your dear teacher, Miss Jenny Vilca. Okay, so without further ado, let's start our class. Take a look at the pictures. Okay, oh, give me a moment. I forgot to do something. Wait. Okay, now. Can you see the pictures over here? For example, look at this little boy. He's like eating a bullet over here. And then we have a cat holding a tongue and a delicious cake. Somebody with a hammer trying to hit the books. And over here, like a tennis player, right? Trying to throw the ball to the other court. So, what are these? Good afternoon, Claudia. What are these? Any ideas? Bite the bullet, break a leg, cat got your tongue, piece of cake, hit the books, and the ball is in your court? Yes, they are idioms, exactly. And what are idioms? What are the idioms? Any ideas? For example, Idioms are phrases, good, Claudia, phrases, expressions, sayings in a language, right? That have a figurative or non-literal meaning, different from the individual words' literal meanings, okay? So when they are put together, they change the meaning, right? Because sometimes a word has a meaning itself alone, but when you put it with other words, like things that we learned last week, like phrasal verbs, they it's obvious that they are going to change their meaning because you are putting an extra element to the word. So when you read the word or when you try to understand the meaning, you have to focus on the context in which you are using the new word so that you say or you can interpret or understand what the other person is trying to tell you, right? So English has a lot of idioms, idiomatic expressions that they can use to communicate things in their daily life, right? So idioms, as I said, are a group of words that when used together convey a specific and often culturally understood meaning that may not be immediately obvious based on the word's literal definitions. So if you get used to these idioms, well, you might understand what the other people are trying to tell you, but imagine that you go to the United States or you start speaking with a native speaker. So when if he uses these expressions sometimes at the beginning, it's gonna be quite hard for you to understand them. But if you study them or practice them, well, you will get used to it, right? So es algo culturalmente comprensible si es que vivimos en esa realidad, pero si no estamos acostumbrados a usar esas frases, the first time you hear them, la primera vez que las escuchas, como que vas a tener que tratar de hacer esas connections, ¿no? Esas conexiones, and inferring, what is he trying to say with that thing or with those words, ¿no? ¿Qué me está tratando de decir? So that's idiomatic expressions, right? Proper of the language that you are learning, in this case, English, right? Every language has their own idioms. Like Spanish, Spanish has some like a ton of idioms that you can use, and it's going to be the same thing for English, right? So the first one that I show you at the beginning of the presentation, I show you this uh, picture, bite the bullet, and over here you have the meaning, and it says it means to face a difficult or unpleasant situation with courage. That means that no matter how hard the situation might look, you are determined to overcome it, right? Estás decidido a vencerla. Good afternoon, Zoraida. So look at this example. She knew the surgery will be painful, but she had to bite the bullet and go through with it to improve her health. Can you make an example? In what situations can you use bite the bullet? I can read your examples in the chat. Ok, vamos a empezar con nuestro primer idioma, bite the bullet. Take a look at my example. Very good, Adriana. Are phrases with a meaning to say using another words. Exactly. So our first idiom, as I said, is bite the bullet. Can you create a sentence in the chat? ¿Puedes crear una oración en el chat con bite the bullet? For example, over here in this presentation, this is my example. She knew the surgery. Don't worry, Rosa. Thank you for being here. Okay, good example is being humans bite the bullet in the COVID. Just bite the bullet this time. It will get better soon. Okay, human beings bite the bullet during COVID. Yeah, in the COVID. Yeah, very good. I was sad. Very good. So our next idiom is break a leg. Break a leg. We're here. So that's very important, right? To know exactly what's the meaning of the idiom, because nobody is trying to tell you to go over there and just break your leg. It's an expression. That's why it says it's a way to wish someone good luck, especially before a performance or an important event or an exam or a presentation of of your thesis, things like that. Right? For example, before the big theater performance, the director told the cast, "Good luck, everyone. Break a leg out there." Right? You see, it's an expression. Yeah, exactly. You might have to buy the bullet and ask her for her recipe. Excellent. And you make another example with break a leg. Have you ever used that expression, break a leg? ¿Has usado esta expresión, este idioma? Very good, Oz. Come on, you're gonna win match. This match. Break a leg. Yes, break a leg by being the leader role in the play. So you are wishing somebody good luck, right? Very good. Okay, let's continue. Another expression here. Take a look at the picture. Cat got your tongue. This idiom is used when someone is unusually quiet or unable to speak. For example, when the teacher asked a question, Tim usually had an answer, but today he just sat there quietly as if the cat had got his tongue. Mhm. Can you make a sentence with cat got your tongue? Have you used it? ¿Alguna vez la usaste? Have you used this idiom? Never. Okay. How can you use it now that you know the context? It's an idiom when you normally speak too much or you like to share things, but that day you are with no words. You can say anything. And you say, "What happened to you?" It seems like the cat rubbed your tongue. Ujú, ¿no? Como que normalmente eres muy conversador, but that day you are different. Pero ese día estás diferente, entonces como que puedes usar este idioma, ¿no? Cat got your tongue? What's wrong? What happened? Do you have a problem? Would you like to share something? Yeah. That's the intention. Cut your tongue. Vamos a ver la otra. I bet you have used this. ¿Han usado esta, el piece of cake? You can eat it too, but in this idiom is different, right? It means something that is very easy to do. The man had got his tongue in the class. Very good. For example, take a look at this example. Solving that math problem was a piece of cake for Alice. She's always been great with numbers. Ujú. A ver, ustedes, your turn. Can you make a sentence with piece of cake? This exercise is a piece of cake. The English test is a piece of cake. Exactly. This lesson is a piece of cake, for example. Good. Yeah, could be Jacqueline. They share a piece of cake, which is the literal meaning, right? If you are in a party or if you are in a gathering, people can serve a piece of cake. But in the case of the idiom, pero en este caso que estamos viendo una expresión idiomática, ese piece of cake is not something that you are gonna eat. No es algo que vamos a comer, sino it's like an expression. Cuando tú dices, oh, the exam was easy. Don't worry about it. It's totally a piece of cake. ¿No? Dice, el examen está súper fácil, no te preocupes, es a piece of cake. That's the expression. A piece of cake means easy. Fácil. Dancing is a piece of cake. Is it? Is it for you, Andrea? Because I find dancing quite hard. I don't know, maybe. Means very easy, exactly. Yeah. The first level of English courses are a piece of cake, yeah. Playing the guitar, it's a piece of cake, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. Maybe you find something a piece of cake, while for other people it's quite hard, difficult, but that's the intention. Piece of cake is not something that you eat when you are talking about idioms or using idioms. Piece of cake is easy, means easy when we use idioms. Very good. Thank you for sharing. Another expression or another idiomatic expression is hit the books. Take a look at this person with a hammer. And over here, the meaning says the idiom means to start studying or working really hard. That's hit the books. Take a look at the example. I think it's going to be much easier to understand. With final exams approaching, Jane knew it was time to hit the books and start studying diligently. Exactly. If I want to learn English in an excellent way, I need to hit the books. Exactly. All the time, right? You need to study hard, you need to set some goals, and you need to keep your schedule in that way. Yeah. Studying for the math exams, you have to hit the books. Correct. Totally right. Another examples with hit the books. Okay, more examples. They hit the books. That's why I'm here. I plan to really hit the books. I'm going to hit the books in the exam. Yeah, Roger, if you put I am going to, try to use hit in the regular form, the base form, hit without ing. Yeah, Luis, very good. I learned to hit the books from a younger age. Yeah, very good. Okay, let's continue. Thank you so much for sharing in the chat. And then another idiom is the ball is in your court. What's the meaning of that idiom? The ball is in your court. It says it's someone's turn to make a decision or take action. When you say the ball is in your court, that means that the other person has the opportunity to explain something, to say something. For example, over here, after hearing both sides of the argument, the judge said, so the attorneys, the evidence is clear, and now the ball is in your court to present your final arguments. ¿No? Después de escuchar ambas partes de los argumentos, El juez dijo, ¿no? Le dijo a los abogados, la evidencia está clara y ahora ustedes tienen la palabra. To present your final argument. Now the ball is in your court. Yeah, that's it. You can use it in that way. You know, I've said everything. Now the ball is in your court. What do you have to say? Mhm. What's your opinion? What's your position about this problem, about this argument? Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Show me, bro. Show me what you got. The ball is in your court. Yeah, I agree. That's a way of saying that it's your turn to talk. Mhm. Okay, more examples with the ball is in your court. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Now he needs to take to make a decision because the ball is in his court. Try to correct that, Luis. Now he needs to make a decision because the ball is in his court. Very good. Let's continue. What else do we have over here? Okay, functions of idioms. Idioms are an essential part of language and communication, and they are used in both written and spoken language. They add color, nuance, and depth to our conversations and writing. Idioms can be unique to a specific language and cultures, and they often reflect the history, traditions, and values of a particular community. Here, with idioms, you learn exactly how people in that language communicate, how they can convey their meanings or their explanations using these types of expressions. Mhm. Tell me an idiom in your own language. A ver, dígame un idiom en nuestro idioma. We saw the ball is in your court. I think he has the ball in his court. It's hard, but he has to do it. Yeah, me tomaste el pelo. It's like in English, it's gonna be you are pulling my leg, right? Or don't pull my leg. Things like that. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Excellent. You see, the, that's the thing we're talking here about those. Take a look at these other idioms. We have more idioms. Rain on someone's parade, cause an arm a leg, in hot water, jumping on the bandwagon, under the weather, and don't cry over spilled milk. Yeah, caballo regalado, no se le mide el colmillo. Excellent. Okay, so let's continue with this. The first one, rain on someone's parade. The meaning is to spoil someone's plans or happiness. Have you heard this idiom before? Rain on someone's parade. ¿Has escuchado antes este idiom? Or have you ever used it? ¿O lo has usado maybe? Never? Okay, look at the example. Jane was so excited about her promotion, but her jealous colleague couldn't resist trying to rain on her parade by making negative comments about the company. So, did you get the idea about this? She was excited about something. What's promotion, first of all? What's the meaning of promotion? Why was Jane so excited? Any idea about promotion when we talk about work? ¿Qué significa? Promotion. Exactly. So Jane was so excited about her promotion. Mhm. And jealous. What's the meaning of jealous? Jealous. Mhm. Exactly. But her jealous colleague couldn't resist trying to rain on her parade. Celoso, celosa, jealous. Negative comments about the company, ¿no? She is trying to echar a perder algo que está bien, ¿no? Como que te sientes feliz, estás contenta, pero a alguien como que le incomoda eso, entonces he or she tries to rain on your parade. Trata de arruinarte esa felicidad. Comentarios negativos, exactly. Negative comments about the company or about you, maybe. If you are so happy about something and the other person doesn't feel that way, they say, oh, that's not fair. Or you get the promotion and she expected her to receive the promotion. So in those kind of situations, you can use this idiom. Mhm. Okay, what else we have? We have cost, an arm, and a leg. I bet you have used this, or maybe you have heard this idiom. Cost, an arm, and a leg is used to describe something that is very expensive, that costs a lot of money. Exactly, something so very expensive. For example, the designer handbag she wanted cost an arm and a leg. So she decided to save up for months to be able to afford it. You see, there are lots of new words here. Designer, um, save up, a phrasal verb, save up for, afford it is also a new word. Yeah, I think. Exactly. Ajá. Diseñador de marca, ¿no? El bolso, la cartera, the designer handbag. She wanted cost an arm and a leg. So she decided to save up for months, ¿no? Ahorrar por meses. Ahorrar, guardar dinero, exactly. And to be able to afford it. What's going to be afforded? What's the meaning of this? Yes, I couldn't afford the English course. It costs an arm and a leg. Para pagarlo, obtenerlo, afford, conseguirlo, right? Darse el lujo de tenerlo, because it's a designer handbag. Mhm. Being able to get it exactly, Jesus. Right, right. Mhm. Being able to get something that's afford it. Good, 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 good. Mhm. Have you used this expression? Have you used this idiom before? Oh, that costs an arm and a leg. For example, a cell phone. A cell phone is very expensive. Depends on the brand, of course, but normally they are very expensive. So you can use it in that way. Sometimes we use it when we see something that we want to buy and it costs a lot of money. You say, "Oh, I can afford it." It costs an arm and a leg. ¿No? Ves algo que te gusta pero está muy caro y dices, no lo puedo comprar. I can't afford it. I can get it because it costs an arm and a leg. Ujú. No, no es lo que muestra aquí la figurita, ¿no? La figurita muestra un hombrecito y una piernita. No, it doesn't mean like that. Okay, so over here we have hot water, in hot water. This idiom means being in trouble or facing a difficult situation. Being in trouble or facing a difficult situation. After accidentally sending an important email to the wrong recipient, Tom found himself in hot water with his boss and had to explain the mistake. Sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes when you are trying to send something very important and it should be confidential and you made a mistake, or your boss is gonna be really mad. So you are gonna be in hot water because you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be, yes, that's true. In politics or politicians may be in this situation, right? In hot water because sometimes they speculate or they find things that are not really right. They are wrong against the law. So you are in hot water. Mhm. Or if you are supposed to deliver a homework and you don't do it because you have a lot of things to do, a lot of other duties, and the teacher asks for the assignment, and you say, teachers, you know what? I haven't done it. And they say, oh, you are in hot water because you can lose the semester, you're not going to pass, you're going to fail the course. So, mhm. Yeah, but in this way, hot water is expression, Jacqueline. We are learning idiomatic expressions that can help you convey a meaning. For example, si tú quieres decir que alguien está en problemas o está enfrentando una situación difícil, instead of saying this difficult situation, you can say, oh, you are in hot water. Or you can say, oh, my dear friend is in hot water. So, cuando tú dices eso, yo entiendo que tu compañero, tu amigo, está atravesando algo muy, muy difícil. Ujú. Excellent. His wife is expecting a baby, but he is not working right now, so he is in hot water. Exactly. No, espera un bebé, no tienes trabajo, and you know that having babies represents a lot of money, so you need a job at least to overcome this situation. Y como no tiene eso, pues he's in hot water, está en una situación difícil. ¿Sí, Jacqueline? Ujú. Yeah, eso es el hot water. Quiere decir, I am in a difficult situation. Si tú también puedes decirlo, ¿no? I am in hot water right now because I made a mistake at work. Estoy en problemas en estos momentos porque cometí un error en el trabajo, because I didn't send an email on time. Mm, exactly. I understand when somebody make a mistake in his work and his boss knows about it. That's the example I'm showing here, but it's the context. Depends the context when you use the idiom. Okay, let's see. Jumping on the bandwagon is gonna be, it means joining a popular trend or activity. Unirse a lo que está de moda, a lo que es hit, ¿no? A lo que llama la atención, a lo que está en boom. So, for example, many people started jumping on the bandwagon of cryptocurrency investments when it became a popular trend, hoping to make quick profits. ¿No? Seguir esa tendencia, ¿no? Ese popular trend. Another example is under the weather. Under the weather means feeling unwell. I do not like jumping on the bandwagon, being trendy, of course, suppose. Under the weather, it means feeling unwell or feeling sick, ¿no? Es como que me siento mal, estoy mal, healthy, ¿no? It's your health, en tu salud estás mal, you are not feeling well. For example, Mark had to call in sick to work because she was under the weather with a bad cold and needed rest to recover. Mira cómo ha usado esta frase para llamar al trabajo y decir que estás mal de salud. Call in sick. Mark had to call in sick, ¿no? Call in sick es como que llamé a avisar que no estaba bien. To work, to my boss. or to my colleague, maybe who is in charge of human resources, somebody, to let them know that you are not going to be at work today. In case somebody needs you, they should know, or they might know that you are not going to be there. I am under the weather because I have fever. I'm un- I am under the weather because I have a terrible cough. Terrible cough. I'm coughing. I can't stop coughing. I have a terrible sore throat. I can barely speak. You're not gonna be able to hear me when I speak because I have a terrible sore throat. So you call in sick and you say, the person, I'm under the weather today. Tomorrow I'm going to show up at work. Please? Mhm. Yes, under the weather. Have you used that expression? Under the weather? ¿La usaron antes? She called in sick. She's under the weather. ¿No la has usado? Never, 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 never at work, never at the university in your classes? Helpful? This? No? Mhm. Okay. Another idiom. It says here, don't cry over spilled milk. This idiom advises not to worry about something that has already happened and cannot be changed. Yes. No llorar sobre la leche derramada, porque si ya sucedió, what you have to do is find a solution. What you have to do is move on. ¿No? Lo que tienes que hacer es buscar una solución o mover o seguir avanzando, ¿no? Y tratar de be better next time, ¿no? Ser mejor la siguiente. For example, after dropping her phone and shattering the screen, Mary decided not to cry over spilled milk, but to focus on getting it repaired. Muy bien, that is very popular, exactly, ¿no? Mira, se le cayó el teléfono a Mary. Y es obvio, se cae tu phone, your phone is drop on the floor, se crash o shatter your screen, se hace pedazos tu pantalla. Entonces, is it okay to start crying or saying, oh no, what happened? You're not going to change anything, ¿no? No vas a cambiar nada lamentándote. So you have to save some money, buy a new phone, or take your phone to be repaired, ¿no? O llevarlo a que lo reparen. Mhm. Exactly. When something happened and there is nothing you can do to fix it, don't cry. Just accept the situation and move forward. Exactly. You have problems, you find solutions. Mhm. Good. Don't cry over spilled milk. Okay, so far we have seen 12 different idioms. I bet you have seen many others. I've just selected a few of them because as I said, there are lots of different idioms in the English language. So we are going to read the following story. Mhm. Okay. Once upon a time, in the small town of Sunnyvale, there lived two best friends, Sam and Alex. These two were known for their love of idioms and their knack for getting into hilarious situations. One sunny morning, Sam and Alex decided to visit the local bakery, which was famous for its mouth-watering pastries. They had heard that the bakery's treats were to die for. As they entered, the heavenly aroma of freshly baked goods filled the air, making their mouths water. Okay, what's the meaning of this expression? Okay, let's start with the first one. Not forgetting. Ujú. La que estoy señalando ahorita con rojo, what's the meaning of it? Circle. In the red circle, not forgetting. What's the meaning of that? ¿Tiene ideas? ¿Alguna idea de lo que es el not forgetting into? Ujú. Excellent. The skill, ¿no? Su habilidad. Exactly. A skill for doing something. Their ability for doing something. Very good. Mouth watering pastries. This one. Very good. Delicious cakes. Delicious sweets. Very good. Die for. Delicious. Bakery streets. What's the meaning of that? Bakery streets. Also, right? Like cakes, sweets. The same thing as pastries. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue reading about Sam and Alex. Okay. Sam couldn't resist ordering a dozen donuts. The baker, Mrs. Bakerstein, handed him a box filled with an assortment of flavors. Sam's eyes lit up with delight, but little did he know that he was about to find himself in hot water. As they were leaving the bakery, Sam decided to impress Alex by showing off his juggling skills. He started tossing the donuts in the air, attempting to juggle them. However, his juggling skills were about as polished as a rusty doorknob, and it didn't take long for the donuts to go flying in all directions. Alex burst into laughter as the donuts landed in a nearby flower bed, a bird's nest, and even a passing cyclist's bicycle basket. So here we have lots of new words and an idiom, right? What's the idiom in this slide? ¿Cuál es el idioma en esta presentación? Excellent, Roger. That word, sorry. What is this? Very good, Jacqueline. In hot water is assortment of flavors. What's the meaning of that? The one. Uh-huh. Very good. Mhm. Showing off. Tossing. Rusty doorknob. Mhm. A great amount. Very good. Showing off. ¿Qué significaría el showing off en este contexto? Ajá, presumiendo. Very good. ¿Mm? Tossing. Demonstrate. Very good. Ángel, demonstrate. Showing off. Demonstrate. Tossing. He started tossing the donuts in the air. Lanzando. Very good. Rusty doorknob. Ujú. Very good. Rusty como oxidada. Burst into laughter. Igual. Bur burst into laughter. Excellent. Smile a lot. Giggle. Mhm. Very good. Sam's face turned red as he realized he had bitten off more than he could chew. He and Alex quickly collected the donuts they could salvage, but it was clear that the rest were gone for good. Mrs. Bakerstein, witnessing the donut disaster, couldn't help but shake her head and chuckle. What is the meaning of this idiom in this context? A ver, en la otra que acabo de subrayar. What is the meaning of that idiom? Mhm. Excellent. To cover too much. Mhm. Bitten off more than he could chew. Mhm. And the last one? Mhm. Exactly. Move your head. And what's the meaning of chuckle? Aha, very good. Move your head and start laughing. Mhm. Very good. Okay, let's see what else happens. To make amends, Sam and Alex offer to help clean up the bakery's garden, fetch the donuts from the cyclist, and even bake some cookies for Mrs. Bakerstein. As they work together, they learn the valuable lesson that sometimes it's best not to juggle too many things at once. Mhm. To make amends, what is this? Fetch. Excellent. Compensar. Para hacer las paces, exactly. Para quedar bien. To make amends. Fetch. Ujú, exacto. Buscar, recogerlas, ¿no? Recolectar, fetch the donuts from the cyclist. And also, here, the valuable lesson que nos da, dice, it's best not to juggle too many things at once. What do you understand by this message? Ujú, exacto, mira, ¿qué lección more very important in life? Okay, what do you understand this lesson? ¿Cómo comprendes esta lección que has visto con Sam and Alex? Not play with food, yeah, but related to your life. Es como que dicen, ajá, it's best not to juggle too many things at once. Dice que es mejor no acaparar mucho y hacer algo bien, no con muchas activities, a lot of activities. Ajá. It's better not to do so many things at the same time. Exactly. Being honest. Ajá. There are lots of different intentions that you can give to this expression because it says it's best not to juggle too many things at once. It's best to be honest with yourself and with the people around you. It's best to dedicate to one thing thoroughly and not too many tasks at the same time that you know that they are not going to be able or you are not going to be able to do it perfectly or properly. So dedicate your time to do something and to do it right. Mhm. It's very safe than sorry. Mhm. El que mucho abarca poco aprieta. Exactly. It's best not to juggle too many things at once. Mhm. That's the intention of the story. The story is that you have to focus on one thing. Once it is done, once it's finished, you can start a new project in your life. Mhm. Thank you. Continue. Thank you for sharing. By the end of the day, the three of them share a hearty laugh over their donut debacle and enjoy a plate of freshly baked cookies. Sam and Alex left the bakery with smiles on their faces, knowing that their love for idioms had gotten them into yet another sticky situation. But it had also led to a sweet ending. And so, in Ponyville, where idioms were always on the tip of their tongues, Sam and Alex continued to live their lives, knowing that every day brought the potential for a new and amusing adventure. Mhm. Sometimes we use this expression, right? When you want to say something and it's right there and you can't remember the word and you can't remember the expression and you say, lo tengo en la punta de la lengua. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember how to say it or I can't remember how to call it. Yes? Have you used this? Yes. See, on the tip of my tongue. Excellent. Yeah, sometimes we use it, right? Exactly. Okay, thank you. I hope you like the story. También, ajá. Cuando vas a decir algo y alguien más lo dice por ti, ¿no? Okay, so let's continue with taking a look at the idioms and their different situations. For example, you know that there are weather-related idioms, like the ones we see at the beginning, under the weather. Under the weather is because you are feeling unwell or you are feeling sick. For example, I can't come to work today. ¿No? Vamos a ver idioms en diferentes situaciones. En este caso las vamos a ver con el weather, como la que vimos al inicio, que fue under the weather. Y significa, exacto, enfermo, feeling unwell or feeling sick. And you say, I can't come to work today. I can't come to work today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Ya, entonces comprendemos de que no te sientes bien y estás enfermo. Eso es under the weather. Another idiom related to weather is this one. Make hay while the sun shines. For example, the meaning is to take advantage of an opportunity while it lasts. To take advantage of an opportunity while it lasts. For example, let's finish this project now. We should make hay while the sun shines. For example, if you still have time or you have a due time, but it's best to do this. Make hay while the sun shines. Why? Because maybe as the days pass, you will have another responsibilities, another duties, and it's gonna be really hard for you to do so many things together. So if you have time to do something, start doing it right away. ¿No? Si tienes el tiempo para empezar a hacer algo, hazlo. No esperes hasta la última hora para empezar a hacerlo, ¿no? So, también dicen que el que madruga Dios le ayuda. So, this is exactly what thing happens here, ¿no? Make hay while the sun shines. Something related with weather. What else? Animal idioms now we have. Animal idioms. ¿No? Expresiones idiomáticas. Exactly, or maybe there won't be any other opportunity to do that. No dejes para mañana lo que puedes hacer hoy. So, animal idioms is the first one that we're going to use this. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. It means don't assume success until it's certain. Don't assume success until it's certain. For example, I know you're excited about the job offer, but don't count your chickens before they hatch. how do you understand this expression? How can you interpret this expression? ¿Cómo interpretas este idiom? A ver, los leo. What's the intention? What's the meaning of don't count your chickens before they hatch? Any ideas? Ajá. Más vale pájaro en mano que cientos volando, ¿no? Excellent. Don't come to conclusions too fast. No des por sentado algo, ¿no? No asumas. Yes, when you have the final thing or the final decision, okay, it's true. But meanwhile, do not say that's going to happen until it doesn't happen, right? Okay, let the cat out of the bag. What is that? Let the cat out of the bag. ¿Alguna vez has hecho esto? To reveal a secret by accident? At the last minute, everything can change. Very good, Adriana. That's it. Don't count the chickens before they hatch, because maybe they have told you, okay, you're gonna be our next shift, but at the end, something happened. Maybe another person comes in with better preparation, with different things, and they accept the job, or they take the job that was supposed to be taken by you. So don't do this, right? Don't come to conclusions too fast. Just wait until it happens. Okay, our second idiom about animals, it's let the cat out of the bag. And it says over here to reveal a secret. Let's read the example. The example says, she accidentally let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party. ¿Alguna vez te ha pasado eso? Que dijiste algo y se suponía que debías mantenerlo a secret. Keep it a secret. Keep it as a secret. ¿No? ¿O sí? ¿Alguna vez has usado ese idioma? Let the cat out of the bag. No. ¿Alguna vez has revelado un secreto? Many times, Roger. Yeah, Adriana, oops, yeah. Pensé que era queriendo, exactly. Mm-hmm. Or sometimes some people ask you, let the cat out of the bag. Tell me what happened. What do you talk? What do you know? ¿No? A veces como que saben que te han contado un secreto y te preguntan, ¿no? Ya, cuéntalo, di, ¿qué pasó? Tú lo sabes. Ya, entonces ahí te presionan, ¿no? Y te dicen, let the cat out of the bag. Ya, cuenta todo lo que sabes. ¿No? Exacto. En boca cerrada no entran moscas. Ajá. Let the cat out of the bag. In either way, ¿no? Very good. Very good. Excellent. Thank you for participating. Now, food-related idioms. Lo que acabamos de ver en antes, que fue piece of cake. ¿Sí? Al inicio mostramos un idioma relacionado a comida, food, que decía piece of cake. Ahora vamos a trabajar dos más, que es the icing on the cake. The icing on the cake, que significa something that makes a good situation even better, ¿no? Como algunos le dicen a lo que está aquí que voy a señalar, a la cerecita del pastel, ¿no? The most delicious part or the most important part of a situation, ¿no? For example, winning the lottery was amazing. Winning the lottery was amazing. But getting a call from my long lost friend on the same day was the icing on the cake. You see, look at these situations. Winning the lottery was amazing. But getting a call from my long lost friend on the same day was the icing on the cake. You see the situation in this part? The icing on the cake. So the most important situation, the best situation you can experience is that the icing on the cake. Can you give me an example? ¿Me puedes dar un ejemplo? A ver, ¿cuándo usarías the icing on the cake? Exactly. Passing the English C2 course is the icing on the cake. Another idiom, food-related idiom, is couch potato. Couch potato is a person who spends a lot of time sitting on the couch or watching TV, as you can see right here on my picture. So, example. Ever since his unemployment, John has turned into a couch potato, spending most of his day watching TV and eating junk food. Is that clear, right? Estamos un poco más. ¿Está claro el couch potato? Ocioso. Ajá, lazy person. Very good. ¿Lo has usado con alguien alguna vez el couch potato? Yes. Oh, don't be a couch potato. Do some exercises. Go outside and walk. Yes. You know a lot of couch potatoes. You have to motivate them to get up, get out, do something, move your body. Life is short. You have to do lots of things, right? Exactly. It's not good. You need to look for the things you really want, and you need to overcome difficult situations. Not everything is easy. It sometimes requires hard work, lots of effort, ups and downs. That's life. Así es la vida, ¿no? No todo es fácil. Siempre va a necesitar unas pruebitas ahí. ¿No? Some challenges. Good. Yeah, when you spend a lot of time only watching Facebook, yeah, you are becoming a couch potato. Yeah, because instead of watching what other people are doing, why don't you take part of it? Be the star of your own life. Now, we have time-related idioms. Time-related idioms. ¿No? Y expresiones relacionadas al tiempo. Burning the midnight oil. The meaning is working late into the night. Supongo que muchos de ustedes hacen eso. I suppose many of you have done this. Burning the midnight oil. Yes. Sometimes if you have to study for an exam, if you have to prepare a presentation and you haven't had enough time during the day, so you have to spend some time at midnight. Yeah, yes, exactly. So you are burning the midnight oil. Example, I've been burning the midnight oil to finish his report by tomorrow. I've been burning the midnight oil to finish this report by tomorrow. You see? Now you have an idiom related to time that you can incorporate in your daily routines. For example, you can say, "Oh, don't tell me anything because I'm so tired because I've been burning the midnight oil. I have to study, I have to do a report, I have to do research, and I barely sleep like 2 or 3 hours. So I'm tired," right? So you can say, in the nick of time, that's the other time related idiom, in the nick of time, over here, in the nick of time. It says, or it means just in time, at the last possible moment. For example, she arrived in the nick of time to catch her flight. What is the meaning of that? In the nick of time. Yes, just in time, at the last possible moment. Pero más de ya apurado. Ujú. Como que en el momento justo. Just in time, at the last possible moment. She arrived, o sea, llegó justo para subirse al vuelo, ¿no? Subirse al avión. To catch her flight. Eso es como time-related idioms. Let's see. We have something else. Yes, body. Body-related idioms. Tenemos the first one, get cold feet. ¿Alguna vez te ha pasado? It says to suddenly become nervous or hesitant about a decision or action. ¿Te pasó alguna vez ese get cold feet? Maybe during a presentation, maybe when you are presenting a thesis, or maybe when you are in an exam, especially in speaking exams, and you get cold feet and you know the topic or you know the lesson, but suddenly it's blank. Mhm. Excellent. When you need to talk in front of a lot of people and you don't know them, you can get cold feet, right? At the beginning, and then as the conversation or the presentation moves or goes on, you feel comfortable, right? Okay, our next, it says here, John, John had been planning to propose to his girlfriend for weeks, but when the moment finally arrived, he got cold feet and couldn't go through with it. And couldn't go through with it. Imagine that situation. Poor John, right? Okay. And our last idiom on these body related ones is keep an eye on. Keep an eye on. It says to watch or monitor something closely. Mhm. To watch or monitor something closely. So it says here in the example, please keep an eye on the simmering soup while I step out. Keep an eye on. It could be also used for babies. Keep an eye on the baby. It's in the crib. Don't let him alone. Something might happen. So, for example, it says to watch or monitor something closely. Someone closely. Vigilar. Please keep an eye on the, I don't know, pot. Estar atentos. Excellent. Okay, so now we have a role play with two friends, Alex and Emily, and they are preparing for a talent show where they will perform a dance routine. They are at the dance studio the night before the show, rehearsing their routine. They are going to use the following idioms: break a leg, burn in the midnight oil, keep an eye on, let the cat out of the bag, piece of cake. Okay, so you're going to you are going to read the role play and you're going to tell me what word or what idiom is missing. Okay, so over here you have the idioms: break a leg, burn in the midnight oil, keep an eye on, let the cat out of the bag, and a piece of cake. While you read, try to tell me which one are you going to use. Okay, a ver, es tu turno. A ver, un idioma para Alex, un idioma para Emily en el roleplay. A ver, participen, please, in the chat. It says here Alex and Emily are practicing their dance moves at the dance studio. They look a bit tired but determined. Y Alex no está stretching y le dice, Emily, I know we've been... Vamos a volver a mostrar las opciones. Ya, Adriana, muy bien, Mercedes. What about the rest? Los demás, what do you think about? O sea, aquí, si ponemos en esta que digo one, a ver, vamos a poner acá, one. Supongamos que este es one. Vamos a ver. Supongamos que esa sea one. ¿Qué pusieron allí? Number one. Oh, no. ¿En serio, Drake? ¿Están bien? ¿Fuerte o el temblor? Ah, suave. Have you ever experienced an earthquake? ¿Alguna vez han pasado un terremoto? No, not just a shake, but an earthquake? Never? It's terrible. Okay, Jesus, you say number one, burning the midnight oil. What do you think? Los demás, ¿qué opinan? What do you think? It's okay, burning the midnight oil? Do you agree? Yes? Okay. Yes, yeah, very good. What about over here? Over here, we're going to put number two. Emily, I know we've been burning the midnight oil to get this routine just right, but I have a good feeling about tomorrow's performance. I agree, Alex. We've been for weeks. And our dance looks fantastic. Now we just need to remember the steps and have confidence. Ujú. Aquí, keeping an eye, así. En esta me dicen, keeping an eye on. Ujú. Vamos a ver. Then we're going to share. Let's continue. It says, oops, I knocked over the water bottle. Can you help me clean it up? Sure. I'll Okay. What about number three? Number three, and let me check what you have written out here for number three. Keep an eye on. I keep an eye on it while you take a quick break. Alex checks the time. It's getting late, Emily. Let's keep practicing. Remember, tomorrow we'll have a big audience, so we can afford to make mistakes. But you know, I want to say something before we continue. What is it? I just wanted to wish you good luck for tomorrow. You're an amazing dancer, and I'm lucky to have you as my partner. So, let's go over here, number four. Excellent, Adriana. Good. So, break a leg. Thank you, Alex. That means a lot. And right back at you, my friend. Let's, what about number 5? Let's let the cat out of the bag. Myself. They say break a leg again. I will say the same. But I will change. I will say let's break our legs tomorrow. So that includes Alex and Emily. Also over here. También sería break your leg. Break our legs tomorrow. And right back at you, my friend. Let's break our legs tomorrow and show everyone what we're made of. Let's see. Vamos a ver ya las respuestas. They continue practicing their dance, knowing that their hard work will pay off during the performance. Okay. Let's continue with this activity. Let the cat out of the bag. Okay. Fill in the blanks. Sarah woke up feeling under the water or under the... A ver, repasemos. Under the... Excellent, Adriana. Under the... Very good. Under the weather. Number 2. The job market is very competitive right now. It's a great time to apply for as many positions as possible. Number 2. Excellent. Very good. Make hay while the sun shines. Very good. What about number 3? Alice was excited about her surprise party, but her friend Bob accidentally about it. So it wasn't a surprise anymore. Oops, yeah. Let the cat out of the bag. Number 4. After the accident, Tom refused to and kept blaming himself for not being more careful. Okay, very good. Other ideas? Muy bien, Adriana, Luis. ¿Los demás? What about the other participants? Number 5. Excellent, Mercedes. Mhm. The math test was so easy that it felt like a piece of cake. Yes, everyone finished it quickly. Very good. Let's continue. Number 6. We need to finish this project by tomorrow, so we'll be tonight to get it done. What about number 6? Excellent. In English? Excellent. Burning the midnight oil. Very good. Burning the midnight oil. Excellent. The fire alarm went off just and everyone was safely evacuated from the building. In the nick of time. In the nick of time. And everyone was safely evacuated from the building. Very good. Before their big dance performance, Amy wished her friend Jane good luck, saying, break a leg. Number 9. While I'm away, please. The simmering soup to make sure it doesn't boil over. Number 9. Very good, Adriana. Charles, Mercedes, Coco, Claudia. No se olviden que es keep an eye on. Keep por la vocal an eye on. Excellent. Keep an eye. No te olvides, no olvidar on. Don't forget on. Listen, while I'm away, please keep an eye on the simmering soup to make sure it doesn't boil over. Finally, our team has a great opportunity to win the championship this year. But let's not until it's official. That's all, right? Excellent. Our team has a great opportunity to win the championship this year, but let's not count the chickens before they hatch. Excelente. No se habla antes de terminar o que todo ya esté consumado, ¿no? When you have the final result, then you can say, I'm the winner or I haven't won, ¿no? Soy el perdedor de Lucena. But do not count your chickens before they hatch. Excellent. Yes, exactly. Everything can change at the last minute, at the last second, and you are not going to be able to change. It's like the goal. If they score a goal at the last minute, how are you going to win? You are not going to be able to win. Maybe you have played very well, but you haven't scored anything, and the other team might be the winner. Okay. Under the weather, make hay, read the color of the back. Excellent. Those were the answers. Now, you are going to have an activity. You are going to create 2 examples under each category. Nosotros vimos 5 different categories. Vimos weather. ¿No? Hemos visto 2 different categories. Una de ellas fue weather. La otra categoría que vimos fue animal. La otra categoría fue food, time, y finalmente vimos body. What's gonna be your task? Your task is that you are going to look for 2 more examples under each category, and you are going to write down your examples in the chat so that I can read it. It's not okay to copy my examples or the examples from the presentation. You have to look for new examples so that everybody in the chat, everybody in the room nurture from your examples. ¿Sí? Para que así todos los que estamos en la sala veamos más ejemplos de esta categoría. ¿Sí? Como lo digo, no usar los ejemplos que aparecen en la diapositiva, sino buscar new ones, ¿no? Look for new ones. Is that clear, my dear students, what you have to do? ¿Estamos claros en lo que vamos a hacer en los minutos próximos? Yes? Yes, okay. Thank you so much, Luis. So, I'm going to read your sentences. Voy a leer sus oraciones en el chat based on each category. Cada una de las categorías. So, ready, set, go. ¿Sí? Empezamos con la primera, weather. Very good. Break the ice. A storm in a teacup. Good, excellent. Thank you, Adriana, for sharing. You can say, you can do it as Adriana. You can say weather to, y después pones los dos ejemplos. You can say animal y dos ejemplos. Food y dos ejemplos. Things like that. Muy bien, Jacqueline. Very good, Yader. My mind is in a fog. Recuerden que estamos haciendo oraciones con idioms. Muy bien, Claudia, pero nuevas. Ya usamos piece of cake, una nueva con food. Por eso dice, ahora es tu turno. Buscar más ejemplos, 2 ejemplos más de cada categoría. Muy bien, Luis. Yeah, my pants are doggy style. Very good, Adriana. I'm busy as a bee. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Many hands make light work. Very good, Berta. Is bucketing down. It's raining very heavily. Good, Mercedes. That's for weather. Mhm. Man, excellent, Luis. It's raining cats and dogs. It's pouring, right? Ujú. Muy bien, Coco. Pero, Coco, estamos haciendo oraciones con idioms relacionadas a weather. Por ejemplo, tus compañeros han puesto under the weather, quiere decir que se sienten enfermos. Oraciones con idioms relacionados a weather, animal, food, time, body. En body, por ejemplo, vimos cost, an arm, and a leg. Ajá, the black sheep of the family. Ujú. Muy bien. A dark horse, something unexpected. Ujú. Excellent, puede ser, ¿no? My friend from high school was a dark horse visit, ¿no? Excellent, very good. For food, Mr. Bean was a couch potato, and he wasn't his cup of tea. He didn't like it. Excellent. I have to be at my job, rain or shine. Very good, Angel. You are the apple of my eye. Excellent. Mhm. Go cold turkey. ¿Ese Luis? Excellent. Mhm. Mhm. Very good. As warm as the sun. Pero esos son más similes, ¿verdad? Que idioms. Pues, ambiguos. Mhm. Thank you so much for all the sentences, lovely sentences. I love the sentences you have been writing. And let's see my examples. Mhm. For weather, I share with you some of the things you shared in the chat. Oh, sorry about it. Like this. Weather, right? For weather, I put weather the storm. Every cloud has a silver lining. or rain or shine. Spill the beans, very good, Mercedes. ¿Sí? En cuanto a weather, te he compartido esas tres. Weather the storm, every cloud has a silver lining, and rain or shine. Por ahí vi el rain or shine, ¿no? Very good. Entonces, a ver, para Coco, para Jacqueline, I think. Ya. Estamos haciendo este tipo de sentences con los idioms. El otro idioma que hemos compartido es de animal. ¿No? Por ejemplo, en animal, nosotros, en animal, ¿qué vimos? En animal, let the cat out of the bag, ¿no? Revelar un secreto. Ahora aquí he puesto the elephant in the room. An obvious problem, an obvious issue that people are avoiding discussing. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't risk everything on a single opportunity. Eat like a fish out of water, feeling uncomfortable, out of place in a situation. Entonces tú puedes decir, I feel like a fish out of the water, or I was feeling like a fish out of the water during the meeting because they were talking about something that I couldn't understand. So that's why I decided to keep quiet and just listening and paying attention. That's it. You give the context of the idiom and you use it right there. ¿Sí? Le das un contexto y lo usas. ¿Sí? ¿Qué otro idioma compartimos? El de food. ¿No? Como vimos aquí, bite, una mordida, ¿no? Bite the bullet, spill the beans, también vi que lo pusieron ahí, y bring home the bacon. Bring home the bacon is to earn a living and provide for one's family. So that's what people who is in charge of providing all the food into a family, it's the one who brings home the bacon, ¿no? Llevar el pan a la mesa. Spill the beans is exactly like let the cat out of the bag, porque es reveal a secret. It's very similar, they are synonyms, ¿no? Spill the beans con... Excellent. I was feeling like a fish out of the water. Exactly, Adriana. That's the intention. And then after food, we have time. For time, I've considered race against the clock, better late than never, and once in a blue moon. Okay, those are nice idioms to use. Race against the clock is trying to complete something quickly before a deadline. Better late than never. Más vale tarde que nunca. Some people say that. And once in a blue moon, algo que pasa una vez en 1000 años. Exacto. Once in a blue moon, ¿no? Race against the clock. Y el último que presentamos aquí, ¿no? Estos son my examples for you. Body. ¿Qué mostramos con body? Vimos en la presentación cost, an arm and a leg, jumping through hoops, and eyes are bigger than one's stomach. Costar mucho dinero, ¿no? Cost, an arm and a leg. Jumping through hoops is going through a lot of trouble or effort to achieve something. También, ¿verdad? Vencer obstáculos. Vencer obstáculos, jumping through hoops. Y lo otro dice, eyes are bigger than one's stomach. Taking more food than one can eat. Comer más de lo que realmente necesitas. Or your body needs. Right? And I think, okay. Over here on the presentation, I've shared with you 2 videos. You have to watch the videos in order to practice more idioms and also pronunciation and increase your vocabulary. That's the intention of the videos. Watch them in your spare time. Watch them to get used to different kinds or types of pronunciation from other people. One of the videos is from UK, British English, and the other is American English. So try to compare both pronunciations while watching the videos. Okay, so you have the slides, presentations. Ustedes ya tienen el material, pueden ingresar a los links y ver los videos. See, to practice more about the topic. What else do we have? So we have a review activity. You can do it. We have still some minutes. Aún tenemos algunos minutos. Podemos trabajar este matching exercise. You have the idioms on the left and you have the meanings on the right. And also you can do this review to practice at home because it's quite similar to what you will have in the exam. ¿No? Similar a lo que puedes tener como una evaluación. Very good. Excellent. Piece of cake, something very easy to do. Entonces ustedes en esta presentación tienen dos tasks, ¿no? Dos asignaciones. Una, watch the video, and two, use this review activity to practice more about idioms. And that's going to be all for today. Thank you so much for being connected. And thank you so much for being so active in the chat. I like reading all your sentences. And thank you. See you Thursday on time as usual. Okay. Mr. Eric, are you there? Bye, everybody. I don't know if Mr. Eric has something to say. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Mr. Eric, are you there?
Present. Present, Miss. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Eric.
Yes. Bien. Good, estimados participantes. Cerramos la sesión number 3. Esperemos que todos hayan disfrutado de esta sesión número 3. Agradecemos nuevamente a nuestra querida docente por la clase de hoy. Vamos a cerrar la sesión, no sin antes hacerles la presentación de los cursos del mes de noviembre que ya iniciamos o que ya iniciarán, ¿sí? Entonces, están cordialmente invitados, estimados participantes, ¿sí? Aquí están los enlaces, nuevamente, cursos de inglés básico, intermedio avanzado, quechua básico, portugués básico, cursos de gestión pública, ¿sí? Como gestión pública por órganos municipales regionales, asistente administrativo, redacción de documentos administrativos, ofimática como básico, intermedio y avanzado, bueno, básico intermedio y Excel básico intermedio. Estos cursos ya son los últimos cursos, o bueno, el último curso del año, así que están cordialmente invitados, estimados participantes. No se olviden que tienen números de dudas y consultas a este número celular de la institución, ¿no? Bien, que les habla, que menciona, soy asistente académico Eric Naimque Sánchez, también soy parte del equipo de docentes, y en esta oportunidad ya estamos realizando el cierre de la sesión número 3. Nuestra querida Mrs. Jenny Vilca, que hoy cierra su tercera sesión, y el día jueves terminamos nuestra cuarta sesión. Esperemos, participantes, que todos estén listos para su examen final. Bien, duración son 2 semanas. El día jueves cumplimos justamente las 2 semanitas de clases. Hora Perú, de 4 a 6. Y la frecuencia eran martes y jueves. Bien, la última sesión es sesión 4. Es Relative Clause. ¿Sí? Bien. Las clases son en vivo, son grabadas, materiales compartidos al grupo de WhatsApp. Y el día jueves tenemos nuestro examen final, que daremos las indicaciones finales. Bien, la certificación, ustedes recuerden que es importante, inglés avanzado C2, a nombre de la institución del Tecnológico. Certificación 90 horas. Profesor, en caso que no me certifique este mes, ¿podré el siguiente? Sí, podemos, aún hay tiempo. Recuerden que la certificación sale por bloque, quiere decir por grupo de participantes que se certifican. Pero es importante porque en las convocatorias hoy en día están viendo el inglés. Se está incluyendo bastante el inglés. Y también, bueno, el idioma quechua también bastante, pero el inglés es válido, ¿no? Van a tener ustedes el certificado con sus datos completos, la firma del gerente general, la dirección académica, el código QR donde van a validar su certificado y el temario de clases que han hecho. Y abajito, de color amarillo, va a estar los convenios que se realizan con la institución. Entonces, ustedes van a tener este beneficio y también el campus virtual, donde dejamos los enlaces, materiales, las clases grabadas y algunos recursos adicionales que ustedes pueden disfrutar. Recuerden que nuestros materiales y clases grabadas se envía a su grupo de WhatsApp, pero a veces puede formato de celular, se puede borrar, ¿no? De casualidad me salgo del grupo, entonces ya no tengo información. Entonces el campo virtual nos ayuda mucho a eso. Pero recuerden, certificación opcional. Bien, estimados participantes, nuevamente agradecemos a nuestro querido señor por la clase de hoy, que nos dé un día más de salud, de vida, más días, mucho más tiempo con nuestra familia, y a nuestra querida docente por la clase de hoy, y que sigan muchas clases más en la institución. ¿Bien? La mayoría de envíos son digital y en físico. Bien, estimados, eso sería todo. Si tienen dudas y consultas, eso sería todo. Si no, nos vemos el día jueves. Nice to meet you, estimados participantes. Hasta la próxima. A ver, me dicen por aquí, saludos. Bueno, see you later. Gracias nuevamente. Thank you. ¿Ven? ¿Ayudas y consultas? Excelente. Sin ayudas y consultas, estimados participantes, finish the class of English Advanced. Sí, nos vemos. See you later. Hasta la próxima. Hasta el día jueves. Muchas bendiciones. Good luck.